So guys, basically I'm voicing over this because the weather was so windy, the microphones basically were just getting blown out by the wind. So anyway, it was my birthday and most people are my friends or whatever at work, and birthday was midweek. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go out, try out the new Sony a7R4 that I'd picked up a few days beforehand. Had the RX10 Mark IV with me as usual, and just out snapping really. So I had the 35mm Samyang with me, the 135G Master, and obviously the 24 to 600mm RX10. So gave me quite a bit of scope, to get some shots. So really pleased with the day. Actually turned out to be really nice weather. Very windy, but it was dry, and the sky was cool because you've got big fluffy sort of moody clouds, a little bit of light coming through where the sun could get through, and was getting shots like this. So that was a jackdaw on the side of its cliff on its little nest there, sort of 600mm f4. That's about 600 feet off sea level. So this seagull come blasting past, so I managed to get a couple of shots of him. Another Sony user there, and snapping away. Not sure why he had a tripod, didn't really need that, but it's not like he was using an ND filter or anything. After I've been up on the downs there, I moved along to New Haven. I was working my way towards Brighton, which you'll see shortly, and this is the sea wall. It always looks quite cool because all the textures and everything, but unfortunately the tide wasn't right in. So when the tide's right in, you get the waves crashing on days like this. You get waves crashing right over the top. It looks really cool because it goes over the back of where the lighthouse is, which you'll see in a second. Really lovely beach as well, but it's been blocked off. I'm not really sure why, if it was just dangerous or something, but basically they stopped the public going down. And this is the lighthouse. You used to be able to walk right along that seawall right out to the lighthouse, which was always cool, but in bad weather it was obviously a bit dangerous. So once I've been there, I just moved along to Brighton. As you can see there, the Brighton pier. I'd obviously been on Brighton pier, but not for a long time. I mean, probably 30 years or something stupid. So I thought, I'm going to have a little walk along. This is down at the marina, just looking along to the marina with the waves crashing over, and just a little bit of slow motion there. This is how big the waves were. There's a lot of swell, and it was quite cool for a little bit of slow motion there, which was nice. Just off the pier, random people. There's a random half-naked bloke in the picture, which I've just noticed. Not really sure what he's up to. But they got three guys I was looking at. They were basically playing chicken with the waves. This is basically the cast iron. I think the cast iron supports for the actual pier. So I was looking down underneath. A little bit of slow motion. That was the one surfer that I saw, and he basically was braving the random waves because I actually spoke to him at the end, and he said it was a nightmare. Basically, he just didn't know what waves were coming. There was no real sort of pattern at all, and he managed to get up a few times, which I managed to get a couple of shots. But it was fine. But I think he said he'd had better days. But the sun had come right out, so it was nice. Got a little bit of decent light, and managed to get a few shots of him. So I think he was pleased, and worked quite well. This is from the pier looking west. There's like a viewpoint, almost like a bit that sticks out, another bit of the sea wall kind of thing, where a lot of people basically take pictures of each other and couples and things like that. So I thought actually that's quite nice. So you can see how windy it was, even with the stabilisation, it was getting buffeted around. So this one shot here, with the big waves and everything behind, you can see it works quite nicely as a shot really, I think. And obviously you can see what people are doing. This is just kind of people watching day really, and I just sort of snapping away with stuff like this. So that's the actual seawall bit there on the right. This is the old Brighton pier, the west pier, that basically is half demolished. Anyway, as I was running out of time, my parking anyway, I was walking back along. Ended up taking a couple of photos for some people. One young lady, can't remember where she was from. Possibly Bulgaria or something like that. She was she was visiting London, but they'd come down to Brighton for the day, so she asked me if I'd take a photo for her, which I did that, and I've given her a card as well. So if you are watching this, put a little comment below, or send me a message, just say hi. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Then basically I wandered along the actual the seafront there, and they had the Labour government meeting or something going on. which I wasn't really bothered about, but there was police everywhere and things like that. So I sort of took a wide bertha there and walked past the i360, which was going up and down constantly. Back down on the beach, a little bit closer to the pier, just to try and get a few shots of that. But unfortunately, there was so much spray in there because it was so windy, and it was an onshore. I think it was onshore wind. It was just evil. I'm thinking it was about 30 miles an hour, something like that. As you can see, even I've actually stabilised this footage, and it's still buffeting me around. Shot with the RX10 Mark IV, and it was just struggling. I was struggling to stand up, but as you can see there, even the house was struggling to stand up. No, it was the upside down house. You can actually go inside and walk around and mess around taking pictures and stuff, and everything is obviously upside down. So you can do the fun things of pretending to stand on the ceiling. Just random shots here, a couple of bits and pieces. Shot the a7riv, and it's funny because the RX10 Mark IV was obviously a brilliant all-in-one camera, and in good light like that this was today, it was producing brilliant shots, especially of the surfer and all this sort of stuff. But when you look at the A7R Mark IV, it is really something else. But that camera still holds itself, in the bag, and it's really, really good that you can utilise it as a big lens or a wide angle or whatever without messing around. This is basically my favourite shot of the day, really. The West Pier there, and the old supports that obviously used to join it to the beach kind of thing, so you could walk out. And the light had changed a little bit, the sun was going down. Another i360 shot there. The mirrored bottom is brilliant because it's basically like a big bowl that just reflects everything, and you can really see a lot of detail in there, which is really cool. But I'm not sure how high it is, but it goes up really quite high. Might actually go on there one day. This is a close-up of the pier, so using the RX10 Mark IV, so you can see quite a bit of detail there. But it's quite cool. Seagull just about to land, and you can see the wind farm just in the mist out in the background there. In the distance on the horizon, there's a big wind farm. This pissed me off. Basically, this is graffiti on photographers' work. Basically, the local council, the Brighton council, are doing improvements of the seafront and everything. So they've put up loads of other photographers' photos and everything like that, and you've got these idiots who are doing graffiti just over the top of it. It's like, what? I understand that graffiti is actually an art, and there's some amazing graffiti artists out there, but when they do it properly, obviously in certain areas and stuff, it looks awesome. But when you just go over the top of stuff in random tags, that's bollocks. That really, really wound me up because it's other people's work. This is back at Berlin Gap on the way home, and this is almost dusk, so the light had dropped right off. I'm now using the A7R4 with the 135 G Master, and it actually tracked the guy's eyes through the waves there. I was impressed with that. And also I also focusing this gentleman here on a surfboard coming in, and I've just cropped in. So 135 millimeter lens, the G Master at f1.8, and just cropped in. It works so well, especially in low light like that. I mean, there's no way you could have used the 200 or 600 without cranking your eyes up to about 3200 or something. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe. That was just my day out. It was just a memory, really. It's nothing too ridiculous, but I just thought I'd share it, and obviously there'll be some more videos coming soon. I've now got a GoPro back. It's been replaced under warranty, so that'll be back in use. So some decent footage again of sort of behind the scenes and whatever as I go around. But yeah, so yeah, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and also the little notification bell, and feel free to ask questions. Always happy to try and assist anyone or anything like that. So yeah, feel free, and I shall see you soon.